Right, good morning then Year 8. So our next lesson in our geography section is about how the Earth's crust, so the outer edge of the Earth, has changed over time and the rock cycle. So first things first, we need to understand what actually a rock is. So rocks are made from a mixture of different materials and they're made out of solid chemical compounds that occur naturally in the Earth. And there are different types of rocks, and I'll go through them shortly. So no rock stays the same forever. So over thousands and in some cases millions of years, rocks are broken down, they move around, they are deposited in different places, and they are different rocks located in different parts of the Earth. So first things first, there are three distinct types of rocks. Firstly, there are sedimentary rocks. So these are formed by the accumulation of particles that are cemented with organic particles on the floor bodies of water at the Earth's surface. Don't worry, this is all in the booklet, so this is just more of a brief overview for when you do it yourself. Secondly, there are igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed by magma from the molten interior of the Earth cooling at the surface. So when magma rises to the top of the Earth, and when it cools, you are left with igneous rocks. And then there are also metamorphic rocks, and these are rocks that have been changed due to heat or pressure. So, just go on to the next slide. So, depending on the way that the rock was initially formed, it will fall into the various groups that I have just outlined. So, depending on the various pressures and other things acting on it, it will become either igneous, metamorphic, or sedimentary. And there are various diagrams within the booklet that help explain this process a little bit more. And in different parts of the country, there are different rocks that are found. So if you were to go to Dartmoor, you'd find a lot of granite. If you would go to Wales, you'd find slate. In the Yorkshire Dales and all across the rest of the country, there are various types of rocks that are found, that you will find there, simply because the conditions in that particular area lean to those types of rocks being created. So, there are quite a few different videos within this PowerPoint. So when I send the PowerPoint out to you, make sure at various points you stop, watch the videos, because they can explain things in a lot of detail. So, what you have in this task, after you've read all of the information about the various rocks, you have 4 questions that you need to complete. So, question 1 is you need to explain why you think the continents have drifted, and that is explained in the book. Second one, you need to draw your own diagram of the rock cycle. Now, in the videos, this can be explained, in the text it is also explained. So this is your opportunity to get your art skills together and formulate a drawing demonstrating the rock cycle, and hopefully it will look very, very nice. You also have, this table right here, which you will need to complete. You have the 3 different types of rocks, and then you have what would happen if various things are put on them, or the condition of the rocks. And all of this information is found within the geography booklet. So you need to read it very, very carefully, and then go through section by section and outline what those various rocks, sort of the characteristics of those rocks. And finally, you will have to label some diagrams. Within the PowerPoint, these diagrams can be found. You can either print them off and label them with a pencil and a pen, or you can input them into a Word document and then using arrows and text boxes annotate them that way. So, hopefully that should have outlined and explained what the various activities that you have to do for this section, and I will see you over the coming days, Year 8. Thank you.